Go, man. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
What the fuck was that? What is that?
This is Gaz, a YouTuber you might recognize as Grizzly Gaz, the fearless adventurer behind the channel Grizzly Gaz. Known for his wild camping trips, deep forest explorations, and digging into eerie local legends, Gaz has built a reputation for his calm demeanor and grounded skepticism. But tonight would push even his limits. The evening began like any other. Gaz had found the perfect remote spot to pitch his tent, his loyal dog Fendi by his side. As the sun dipped below the horizon, long shadows stretched across the forest floor. A quiet stillness settled over the woods. Everything seemed peaceful, until it wasn't. As darkness wrapped itself around the forest, Gaz crawled into his tent, ready to rest after a long day. But then, he heard it, a high-pitched voice echoing faintly through the trees.
You hear that? Something's squeaking about outside. Right, I think I'm just going to chill out for a bit now. And I'm just chilling out, watching a movie that I downloaded. I felt sure I could hear bells. It's not Christmas, is it? Santa's not coming.
At first, he laughed it off. A trick of the wind, maybe his imagination, but the sound didn't go away. It grew louder, closer.
Fendi, shut up, mate. Can you hear it?
Then came the jingling of bells, delicate, rhythmic, and out of place in the heart of the wilderness. Why bells? For nearly 15 minutes, Gaz sat motionless, ears tuned, heart racing.
I'm gonna have to go check that out.
The sound was now right outside his camp. He finally decided to act. Grabbing his flashlight, Gaz stepped into the pitch-black forest, Fendi trailing close behind.
Why would there be sounds of bells in the woods? Hear it. This is going to be hard work, this. What's squealing now over there?
The beam cut through the dark, but the woods felt strangely empty. Too empty.
Hey, look there. Jesus Christ. Shut me pants then. What's going on with these bells? Just a look. Oh, come on. Is that what you call a pentagram?
Then he saw them. Bells tied to a tree branch, gently swaying in the breeze. They hadn't been there before nightfall. Someone, or something, had placed them there after dark. But why? Creeped out but composed, Gaz made his way back to camp. A wave of relief hit him, until something caught his eye.
Look, eye shine right up there. Can you see it? That's them trees. I don't know if you'll be able to see it with this. Hold on. Yeah, it's moving. Where's my phone? Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's there, look. You see it? See that eye shine there? Look, it's gone now. I need to figure out what that is, because there shouldn't be anything in here.
Movement in the trees. This time, he didn't hesitate. Flashlight in hand, Fendi by his side, Gaz charged back into the woods, determined to confront whatever was out there.
What do you think it is? In this woodland, just staring at me. If it whistles back now, I'm going to shit my pants. It's definitely moving its head. Wouldn't be a deer, would it? Because a deer would have been gone by now. He wouldn't be hanging about. Oh, sorry. You keep. I keep moving you out of the way because I've got my eyes on it. Look, it's blinking and that. Now he's gone. He's back. What is that? We're gonna follow it, mate. I need to figure out what this thing is, because otherwise it's gonna do me head in all night. Especially with these. Oh, there, look. There it is. There, look. Why do you keep buggering off every time I zoom in? There's two of them. Whatever they are.
But it only got worse. Eyes. Dozens of them. Watching, surrounding. The pressure mounted. It wasn't fear, it was instinct. Gaz knew it was time to fall back. He returned to camp and stayed put, knowing some battles aren't worth the risk.
And find my way back down to the tent. Hey dear. Anyway.
Finally, dawn broke. The first rays of sunlight pierced through the trees. The eyes vanished. The forest was silent again.
But battery ran out on my GoPro, so windy, rained all night.
Exhausted and unsettled, Gaz packed up and left. The forest faded behind him, but the night would remain etched in his memory. Who placed those bells? Who or what was watching him? Some questions might never have answers. What's up, Silent Nightmare family? I have something huge to share with you today. We just crossed an incredible milestone, 50,000 subscribers. But now it's time to set our sights even higher. If we hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of September, 10 lucky subscribers will each receive a $50 gift card. You can choose any gift cards. That's $500 in total prizes as a thank you to this amazing community. It's super easy to enter. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, comment below with your favorite Silent Nightmare video or your scariest camping story. That's it. Let's hit 100K together and celebrate the only way we know how, with a massive giveaway. This is Dan Lee, the YouTuber behind Cursed Urban, known for his chilling camping trips and deep woods explorations. But tonight, Dan's adventure is about to take a terrifying turn.
I go camping in a forest that's
about an hour and a half north from where I live. The reports about this forest have been crazy, all types of activity there, all types of cryptids spotted there. But there was something even more terrifying waiting for me in that forest than any of that. Tonight's episode is terrifying, and it's an experience I certainly...
He drives nearly an hour and a half to a remote forest, a place infamous for its haunted past and disturbing rituals. After setting up camp and lighting a fire, Dan grabs his gear and heads into the woods. It's eerily quiet. Only the sound of crickets breaks the silence.
I hear gunshots. That's gunshots. I hear gunshots coming from over there. Oh, that's never good.
Just 5 minutes into the hike, gunshots echo from across the lake. It's unsettling, but Dan pushes forward, determined to uncover the forest's secrets.
All right, we are back, and I hate to be this guy, dude. I almost didn't even want to say it, but while the camera was off, of course, I know I'm gonna hear it in the comments. I heard some sort of weird, like, sound coming from that way. It sounded like, I don't know what it sounded like. It's nothing I've ever heard before. Something really weird, like a chattering sound almost. But there's no animal that I know of that makes that sound. All right, we got Spirit Talker on. Let's see if we get some.
Suddenly, a strange noise pierces the stillness. Dan quickly grabs his camera and follows the sound. Deeper into the trees. Laughter echoes. Close. Too close. Chills run down his spine.
In. Oh, that scared me, dude. There's some hikers on a trail adjacent to mine, and oh, dude, my heart is gonna start heading back the other way towards the campsite. Yeah, I am, because I don't want to. I know all these people camping can see me for sure with my lights out here, but I don't want to push my luck and get too close to them. I know they're far away, but still.
Uneasy, Dan decides to return to his campsite. Back at camp, he retreats into his tent, hoping for a peaceful night. But peace is the last thing he'll find.
I don't know if I'll be successful or not, but I'll certainly try. So good night. See you in a couple hours.
As Dan drifts off, someone, or something, moves outside. A flashlight beam sweeps across his tent. He doesn't notice, until he's jolted awake by the roar of motorcycles tearing through the forest. Now fully alert, Dan tries communicating with the spirits using a spirit box. But as he listens in silence, he hears movement outside.
Hello? Hello?
I don't know what that was. I think it was just an animal, but
Peeking through the tent flap, nothing. Yet the feeling of being watched grows stronger.
it's just really, really weird that we get others were scared, and then we hear something in the next minute outside the tent. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go review the footage real quick that I took.
Later, while reviewing his footage, Dan sees it. Someone, or something, had been near his tent while he slept. Terrified, he packs up at first light and leaves the forest, vowing never to return. In this chilling video, 3 YouTubers, Yuri, Linda, and Kayad, venture into an abandoned building deep in the woods, a place rumored to be haunted by a dark demonic entity. No one has dared to explore this site until now. It's June 16th, 2021, and the 3 friends decide to face the unknown. Armed and ready for whatever may come, they have no idea this will be a decision they will soon regret. After trekking through the dense forest for half an hour, they finally arrive at the decaying mansion. With nerves on edge, they step inside, completely unaware of the horrors awaiting them. Almost immediately, things take a sinister turn.
Você ouviu? Mano, que é isso, velho? É risada.
Ó, Yuri, entra nesse cômodo aqui, vou entrar nesse
Entra aí,
aqui, ó.
entra aí, entra aí.
Vem comigo, vem comigo. Ele tá aqui, mano.
Ó. Tem alguma entidade aqui? Alguma criança está nesse local ainda? Se tiver, nos dê um sinal.
Faint, eerie laughter echoes from one of the rooms. Mustering his courage, Yuri steps in, only to find it empty. The unsettling laughter vanishes into silence, but this is just the beginning.
Ô, 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 ô. Foi no cômodo do meio aqui, ó.
Foi aqui, mano? Barulho?
Foi aí mesmo.
Dá um sinal pra gente. Criança, é você que tá aqui? Ó, olha aqui, mano. Olha isso daí, velho.
O que foi?
Olha aqui, Yuri. Vem.
Que, velho?
Tá vindo lá fora, mano.
Tem alguém
O
lá
VAR tá
fora.
mexendo, velho?
Suddenly, something crashes onto the floor, as if thrown by an unseen force. Rushing to the window, they spot a nearby bush swaying wildly, yet no one is there. Could it all be paranormal? Determined to continue, they press on, but the atmosphere grows heavier.
Ô, velho, ô, tem alguma coisa aí, mano. Vai.
O que foi isso, Yuri? Não tem ninguém aqui, velho.
Olha aí atrás, o que tem aí?
Nada, mano. Não tem nada.
Como não, velho?
Then, as Linda steps through a doorway, the door violently slams shut, knocking him to the ground. He scrambles back up, scanning the empty room, dread creeping in. Whatever is here isn't just any ghost. It holds an undeniable, powerful presence. And the worst is yet to come.
Mano, vou entrar.
Ô.
Mano, o que é isso aí, velho?
Ô, é uma criança, velho. Nossa, velho. Sai.
Mano, o que é isso aí, velho?
Moments later, they turn to find a doll standing eerily in the center of the room, its vacant eyes fixed on them. Terror grips them as they raise their weapons, hands trembling. Then, as if on cue, the door slams shut again. Panic sets in. They bolt out of the building, sprinting through the woods, leaving the haunted mansion behind for good. The screen goes dark. That's where the video cuts off. After uploading it to their YouTube channel, the footage immediately catches viewers' attention. Comments pour in, some from concerned fans, others questioning whether it was real or staged. But What do you think? Was it all an elaborate setup, or is something truly sinister lurking in those woods? Today, we follow Bear, the YouTuber known for his intense camping trips and chilling adventures deep in the wilderness, as he sets out on a stealth camping mission in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains. But tonight's journey is unlike any other. Tonight, Bear is searching for Bigfoot.
Anyway, for this adventure, we are in the Appalachian Mountains in search for the oh-so-elusive Bigfoot. Tonight, we're staying in an RV, and we got it parked in a very pretty, what would you call this?
We're boondocking. There's no electric, no water, no nothing.
Boondock.
We're in the middle of, like, pretty much nowhere.
No, we're in the middle of nowhere, but we're able to park the RV, and there's a little fire spot for us. Other than that, we're surrounded by mountains, woods.
In the bushes?
Oh, some just moved over there.
That's a game trail for sure.
That's
man.
a big trail. Look at that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like, even if it's not Bigfoot, there's like, that's a big trail, bro.
Wow. This is right where I just heard something too. It was up. It was up this way though.
You gonna go on the trail?
Just for a second, maybe.
Well, go ahead. I'm right behind you.
As they trek further into the dense forest, an eerie feeling starts to settle in.
Oh!
Oh shit! What the freak was that, bro? Did you hear that?
Whew. What was that?
Oh, I don't know. But something in that tree. I don't know what
That
it was.
scared the crap
I
out
guess
of
it
me.
could have been a bird or something.
Could it be an angry coon?
It could have been an owl. Oh shit! What the freak is that, bro?
I don't know.
It doesn't sound like a bird. I don't know what that is. You know? You think you see something and then it's just a tree?
You know, isn't it like usually one of the last?
Bro.
I know you. Holy smokes, man! Hold on. What the heck? It was like a.
I saw something go flying through there, dude.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you got it on camera?
I don't know if I
Man, I hope that sound. I hope they could hear that. That sucker
Dude,
was
it's
loud.
deep in the woods, bro. Hold on. Thought I could still see the leaves shaking.
What?
Something was down there, bro.
Strange, unfamiliar sounds echo around them, sounds that seem to follow their every step. Instead of turning back, they press on, making Bigfoot calls in an attempt to lure out whatever might be watching. And their calls don't go unanswered.
Try another Bigfoot call.
Yeah.
You think?
You want me to?
It could be.
I'll do it. I don't care.
It could be a stupid idea or a good idea.
I'll do it.
All right. Give it your all.
You want me to do like a really loud one?
Yeah. Call them from all over the
Oh,
mountains.
yeah. All right. Here we go.
That was pretty good. That was good. That's probably what they do.
They make noises like that, right?
I always did it a little different, but I like that. I think oh, man, I just heard something fall through there. Hey. Shh. Go. Was that a rock? What was that? Ow, my face. Damn it. Go, man, don't stop. Man, something's throwing something. Go.
Suddenly, something strikes the tree right next to Bear. Panic kicks in. Whatever they've attracted is now dangerously close. They take off, racing through the woods, desperate to get away. But what they find isn't safety.
Listening, I haven't heard nothing. Probably, shh. I swear I just heard like a twitch. Grab my light, turn your light off. This man behind us, go. Don't stop.
The sounds return, this time louder, nearer. Whatever it is, it's right behind them, pursuing them through the pitch-black forest. Eventually, they make it back to their van, breathless and shaken, sitting in silence, trying to make sense of what just happened.
And man, I don't know.
Something was.
Did we find him?
Something was in there, dude. Like something was in there. Something was definitely running up the creek bed at the end. Like, I don't know.
So, what did they encounter that night? Was it really Bigfoot, or just a wild animal hiding in the dark? Maybe we'll never truly know. Some mysteries, it seems, are better left unanswered, and maybe that's exactly why we keep coming back. On March 23rd, 2023, somewhere in Oregon, a motorcyclist was filming his ride through an off-road trail when something completely unexpected happened. The rider, whose name is Eden, had been on this trail before, but for some reason, he felt uneasy this time. He couldn't shake the feeling that something about the path was different. As he ventured deeper into the trail, something unsettling was caught on camera.
That's kind of creepy. Go this way. This is where most people would turn around. If you turn around, you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there. Could be missing out what's on the other side.
You can hear the sound of something or someone approaching. While it could have been a bobcat, especially since a pile of animal bones nearby suggested this might be its den, Eden couldn't shake the feeling that something else was out there. Fearing for his safety, he decided to turn back and head home. But months later, Eden returned to the same spot. And this time, something happened that would haunt him forever.
Oh God, bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh God, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video, because honestly I've just been too scared to come up here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone. Oh! It's just dark as hell in here. I'm probably gonna turn around soon. Oh, there's two ways. Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast. That was my cue to go. That was my...
The woods suddenly fell completely silent, and during this eerie stillness, Eden spotted what appeared to be a tall, pale figure slowly emerging from the bushes. On closer look, it seemed to be crouching and moving in a way that suggested it was stalking something, or someone. Terrified, Eden tried to start his bike, his breath quickening, but the engine refused to turn over. Panic set in. After several tries, the bike finally roared to life, and Eden sped off, fleeing the area as fast as he could. To this day, he has no idea what that creature was. Some viewers speculate it could have been a skinwalker, or some other supernatural entity. But one thing is certain, this experience was enough to convince Eden that some places are better left unexplored. This latest investigation will haunt Omar and his friends, Colton and Casey, for the rest of their lives. In today's terrifying adventure, they're joined by the team from Mindseed TV as they explore one of the most haunted locations on Earth, the Conjuring Cabin. Omar, Colton, and Casey have faced countless paranormal events, but nothing could have prepared them for what they were about to experience. Known for their bravery and level-headedness, these seasoned explorers are about to have their beliefs pushed to the absolute limit. Back in 1839, a wealthy banker named Richard Myers built his dream home on land said to be cursed in rural Georgia. Despite relocating human remains from the property in an attempt to pacify the spirits, strange and disturbing occurrences began immediately after his family moved in. Attempts to bless the home only made things worse, culminating in a lightning strike that destroyed the original house. Years later, another family unknowingly built a home on the same cursed land. They too were driven out by unexplained horrors. That house, now known as the Conjuring Cabin, remains a chilling reminder of the consequences of disturbing the dead. As the group arrives at the cabin, the first unexplainable event strikes.
What from the stories?
A loud bang comes from inside the house. Could it be a warning that they're not welcome? Stepping inside, they're immediately overwhelmed by a heavy pressure on their chests, as if the house itself is pressing down on them. But this is just the beginning. In one of the rooms, something terrifying happens.
It was pretty dark in here.
Nuh-uh. Some furniture over there just...
A chair is hurled across the room by an unseen force, darker and more powerful than anything they've encountered before. Hoping to make contact, they turn to the spirit box, which leads them upstairs, and into something even more disturbing.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, what the? Dude! No. Yo! No.
Suddenly, loud footsteps echo from the floor below. If you pause the video, you can actually see a glowing orb appear beside them, a sign that something else is in the room. Moments later, they witness what looks like a figure moving into another room and shutting the door behind it. They rush downstairs to investigate but find no one.
The minute that we looked down to see what it was, you could hear clear as day, audible footsteps running, and nobody was down there. Audible stuff is one thing, but there was like a light coming out of the room, and you could see the light just disappear, like whatever was down there ran in and shut the door behind it. It was horrifying.
However, the line of protective salt they had laid down now has an eerie scratch mark through it, something no one had touched. Later, the group decides to split up and explore alone. Omar has a direct conversation with a presence that reveals itself in a deeply unsettling way.
What has been bothering this family in this house? Why is this land so cursed? Did you just say my mom's name? You better leave my mom alone. No, yeah, exactly. There's no ghosts. There are ghosts in this house, from what I hear. What? Good night.
Proof that there is something beyond human comprehension at work here.
All right, I'm in here. Okay. Hello? Is anyone in here?
Meanwhile, a cloth falls from a child's crib, unnoticed by Omar. Outside, Casey investigates near a small cemetery and hears a terrifying sound.
For a minute, see if I could hear anything on camera. Okay, no. That sounded like something just growled at me. I'm good. That was like close, and it sounded like a fucking growl.
A growl caught clearly on camera. Shaken, he returns inside, only to face something even more terrifying.
No way. Omar? Yeah, man, not by myself.
Jenga over there in the corner, completely just like it just got destroyed. Something happened with him here in the barn. He's talking. I mean, it's like we're all talking at once. Casey comes rushing in and he's got something to say.
As I was explaining to them what I had witnessed at the cemetery, I look up and I saw this figure. It was like a head looking out of the room on the top lamp.
While watching Omar and Colton, Casey notices a face peeking from behind the door, watching them. And then, it happens.
Looked like it was looking around that doorway right there.
You saw something?
Yeah.
Come out. Come out right now. What's happening? Dude, look, the door.
I'm leaving.
A force of unimaginable strength knocks all three men to the ground. These experienced explorers, who rarely show fear, are visibly shaken. It's undeniable. Something truly paranormal has made itself known. They flee the cabin, vowing never to return. We're left to wonder, what kind of power could strike such fear into the hearts of even the most fearless investigators? Omar, Colton, and Casey remind us, some places are better left alone. Meet Thomas, the face behind the YouTube channel Thomas Locke. Known for his outdoorsy content with a personal touch, Thomas treats his channel like a digital journal, sharing not only his adventures, but also his innermost thoughts and reflections. Today he's exploring a forest just 20 minutes from home, joined by his loyal dog, Archie. It's supposed to be a peaceful solo camping trip, nothing out of the ordinary, but what unfolds is anything but ordinary. As they make their way through the woods in search of a campsite, Thomas notices something strange.
Archie. Archie. What's that about?
Archie, usually calm and close by, is acting restless. He darts back and forth, sniffing the air with sharp focus and tension.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll get some food going, some smidge spray on, and then I'll see how I feel. Just doesn't feel right. Let's get some food on. Just my mind playing tricks on me.
The change in Archie's behavior sparks a wave of unease in Thomas. Maybe his furry companion senses something he can't. Trying to ignore the feeling, Thomas begins to set up camp and prepare dinner. But the anxiety only grows.
His dog's tail, he keeps looking over there. His tail. It's just completely dropped. He keeps looking in that direction.
Archie's gaze is locked on a particular spot deep in the forest. His tail is low, his posture tense. He's no longer the relaxed, happy dog Thomas knows so well. The sense of being watched creeps in, and Thomas can no longer shake the feeling that they're not alone.
Leg feels genuinely off. We're out here, man.
With every minute, the forest feels less welcoming. Archie's behavior is too unsettling to brush off. Trusting his gut, Thomas decides it's time to go.
And just go, which is exactly what I'm doing. I can't wait to look back at this footage and determine whether, like, my fears were justified. If it was just like my mind clearly playing tricks on me. That Archie was actually super calm and that it was nothing. But man, that didn't feel like nothing. Bad vibes, man. Bad vibes. I don't feel the slightest bit of regret. I feel that I've made the right choice.
He quickly packs up and makes his way back to the car, heart pounding. But just as they reach it, a sound pierces the silence.
What the fuck was that? You won't have heard that because I've got my mic on me. Can you hear that? Let me switch my mic off. I'm not messing around. I really hope the mic picked up. All the hairs on my back are up right now.
A long, eerie howl echoing from the trees. It's unlike anything Thomas has ever heard. Animal or something else. He doesn't wait to find out. He jumps in the car with Archie, slams the door shut, and speeds off.
I promise you I'm not doing this for content. I Holy crap. Mate. Maybe I should quit camping.
This experience is a chilling reminder. Always trust your instincts, and never ignore your dog's warnings. It's easy to forget how unpredictable nature can be, especially so close to home. If Archie hadn't been there, Thomas might have stayed longer, and the outcome could have been far more dangerous. This clip comes from the YouTube channel Uncharted Travel, where Brenner explores the world's most fascinating abandoned places. He documents his adventures to showcase the eerie beauty of decay, giving his viewers a glimpse into forgotten locations frozen in time. While his videos aren't necessarily meant to be creepy, some explorations take an unexpected turn. It's a risky hobby, but for Brenner, the thrill of the unknown is what makes it all worth it. In this clip, Brenner and his two friends, Dan and Jaden, set out to explore an abandoned medical institution, the Gundry Glass Children's Asylum. Established in 1880 in southwest Baltimore City, Maryland, this facility once housed children in need of care. However, after years of rumors about abuse and neglect, an official inspection exposed disturbing practices, ultimately leading to the asylum's closure in the early 2000s. Since then, the building has sat abandoned, slowly falling into decay, and is now widely regarded as one of Baltimore's most haunted locations. Naturally, this made it an irresistible place for the trio to investigate. It's September 10th, 2019. Brenner, Dan, and Jaden arrive at the crumbling asylum just as twilight begins to set in, casting long shadows over the decaying structure. The already unsettling atmosphere only grows heavier as they step onto the overgrown property. With their flashlights cutting through the dim light, they find an opening, step inside, and their exploration begins.
Oh, that's a pretty sweet fireplace.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
It's really interesting just to see all this stuff. Yeah, no worries. This is creepy at night. Into the basement here. Still have this nice wooden banister.
Oh, like room with Christmas decorations, like.
Where, in there or?
No, down there.
Oh, damn, there's so much black mold.
Like there is like the room is filled with Christmas decorations.
As they wander through the decaying halls, Brenner, Dan, and Jaden become more and more amazed by what they find. Each room tells a story of a forgotten past, peeling paint, broken furniture, and remnants of a place that once held life. But as breathtaking as the abandoned asylum is, there's an undeniable sadness lingering in the air. A place that was once meant to care for people now stands in ruins, left to rot and be reclaimed by time. Despite the unsettling atmosphere, the three still feel relatively comfortable as they explore deeper into the building until they stumble upon something quite unnerving.
There's an interesting find in here, and it's fresh. Like
oh, it
fresh.
Smells.
Yeah, look on the floor.
Oh, is that a cat?
Yeah, it's fresh.
Oh my. Oh, I wonder. It just came in here. Probably got trapped. So
no,
it's
there's
some
a window over there.
Oh.
It's open.
Oh, it reeks though. But
yeah,
that's
I couldn't
sad.
figure. I didn't notice it at first. I was walking around it, and I was like, "It smells like fish in here," and I couldn't. I thought maybe there was just like leftover. And I looked on the ground, and there.
Damn.
I almost stepped on it. I thought it was just like a
Yeah.
piece of clothing.
I mean, it looks like a piece of clothing.
That cat's fresh though. Like it's.
Yeah. Oh, it smells fresh. It hasn't started decomposing or anything. Poor guy. Oh, I'm not gonna spend too long in here because the black mold is just almost unbearable. So you can see this room is really decayed.
After hearing several questionable noises coming from the upper floors of the building, we decided it best to stick together while exploring, at least until we could be sure that we were alone.
I love the wooden railings though. What is this section? Oh, this leads up. This is a stairwell up to the next floor.
As if the sight of the dead cat wasn't disturbing enough, strange noises suddenly echo from somewhere upstairs. A faint shuffle, a distant thud. Each sound sends a chill down their spines. The uneasy feeling creeps in, making them question whether they are truly alone in this decaying asylum. But despite the growing sense of unease, the friends refuse to turn back just yet. Pushing forward, they venture deeper into the building, the unsettling atmosphere growing heavier with every step.
Do you want, we can check out the other wing in a sec. I just want to get through these rooms if that's okay.
That's fine. I think this room connects. What? Did you close that door?
Pardon?
Did you close this?
Not like that, no.
I
I closed the wooden door, but I didn't close the white door. Does the white door move on its own?
No. I don't think. And there's no way. There's no wind. I mean, well.
Maybe. But it was like yeah, it was like wide open like that.
It was going to swing from that way.
That's bizarre.
One or two more, I think.
Just hope we don't run into anyone. There's another. This fireplace looks like it's made out of stone.
Marble.
Oh yeah, that's solid marble.
Yeah, that is. It's
Very-
multiple pieces though. I think no, this is one piece. That's nice though.
Yeah, it's a very, very rich building. Oh, look, this door's grimy. Oh, this looks modern compared to the rest of the place.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
I've never been in this part. Oh my god.
There's like dolls, yeah.
There's a room full of toilets.
The deeper they go, the stronger the unsettling energy becomes. Shadows seem to stretch unnaturally in the dim light, and every creaking floorboard beneath their feet feels like a warning. But despite the discomfort creeping up their spines, their curiosity keeps them moving forward. Little did they know, however, that these strange occurrences were only just the beginning.
Oh, this is that wonky stairwell that we saw. See how it just like wraps around?
Here's the room. It says
Yeah, I saw on the door there it says stay out.
Rolls.
Looks like they got some sort of string here. This probably just would have been, yeah, somebody's room. These people were relatively tall because you can see they had some crayon drawings here and on the wall there. And then there's a sticker that says you have a friend in Jesus.
Upstairs.
Oh, do you hear that? It sounds like one of the toilets is going off. Yeah. Oh no, it's a timer. What the? Did you wind up this timer? What the hell? That was for a jacuzzi, it says right there, there's the instructions. Did you wind up the thing for the jacuzzi?
There's a jacuzzi?
This thing was going off right here. This was, well no, because this was wound up and it was making a noise like that. Did you hear that?
Yeah, no.
That was some...
I don't know, I didn't wind that up though.
Every sound now feels like a potential threat. Every shadow, a possible movement. The unexplained ticking of a timer lingers in their minds. With Dan keeping watch downstairs, Brenner and Jaden carefully move forward, their eyes scanning every dark corner for any sign of movement. The eerie silence of the asylum feels heavier now, as if the building itself is watching them. But despite the discomfort crawling under their skin, they decide to keep going, completely unaware that the strangest part of their night is yet to come.
Damn. Yeah, well somebody wound up the jacuzzi there, or that jacuzzi timer. That is too creepy.
Gotta wait for this.
Oh, does it lead out on the roof?
Yeah, that's where I was just at.
Oh, this is too cool. I don't know if I trust these boards though. Oh, careful.
Having explored the entirety of the sanitarium, we made our way back down to the foyer, where we told Dan what had happened with the doors and the timer. The events intrigued him enough to want to check out the upstairs for himself. It wasn't long after that we made another disturbing discovery.
You said you found another dead cat?
Yeah.
They put a flower with it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn, that's messed
Is
up.
somebody killing cats and just...
I don't think so. I think...
Because how else would it have gotten up here, that door? It wouldn't have been able to move the door.
Wait, was the door closed?
Yeah, it wouldn't have been able to move this door.
Oh yeah. That's the only way into this section?
Yeah.
Are there any open windows or...
Nothing that a cat, it's all boarded up. I've been through this whole section. This door. No! No. The door just opened by itself. No.
Which one?
That door just opened by itself. That door just opened by itself.
One thing I didn't notice about this door
Are you sure it
is that
wasn't...
it locks from the outside.
Calm down. There's no one in here.
It opened by itself, Dan. I'm standing right there and it opened. It opened up and there's no wind up there. Like, I swear to God.
Alright, let's chill out.
We'll go check it out in a sec.
Yeah. Just chill out.
Don't worry. I'll go first next time. Hello? I'm coming to hang out. Oh yeah, door's wide open.
Yeah, it opened and it doesn't close. That door doesn't move. It has to be pushed. Like, try to close it.
I just saw the door right.
That door? Yeah, the dolls moved around in that room over there.
Yeah, swear to God, they're moving.
They're in different places than when we were just there.
I don't.
Why did you not bring them out?
What?
I'm not touching that. It's moving around.
Oh my
Dan.
God.
Oh my God. Why are you gonna go grab them?
Dan, look.
I'm not sitting there.
Yeah, you're getting big readings over here, Dan. I wonder why.
Oh my God. Dan?
Are you filming this?
Yes, I am.
Dan. Oh. I still hear a woman talking.
Dan, those dolls are in a completely different place from when we last saw them. See how it's over by the wall now? It was over by the closet before.
You guys probably kicked it when you were looking in the door.
No, Dan.
I'm pretty sure I would have known if I kicked a doll.
There was no way I kicked it.
I mean, I'm gonna have to review the footage, but I'm pretty sure that doll was up there.
There's no way I kicked it 2 feet.
This is where we should do it.
Do you hear the woman? Do you hear the woman again?
Let's go grab...
But that door's moving though. So that's also a hot
Look,
spot.
the place is haunted.
The friends had seen enough. They had searched every floor, every hallway, and every decaying room, yet there was no sign of another living soul inside the asylum. Still, the unsettling feeling never left, and the strange occurrences only seemed to escalate with every step. It felt like something was lurking just out of sight, watching their every move. The tension became unbearable. Brenner, Dan, and Jaden exchanged uneasy glances, all agreeing that it was time to go. Without hesitation, they made their way back through the dark corridors, their footsteps echoing eerily against the crumbling walls. As they finally stepped outside, a wave of relief washed over them. But as they reached their car, they couldn't shake the feeling that they weren't leaving alone. The asylum was abandoned, yet it felt anything but empty. And although they went in with the goal of exploring a decaying piece of history, they left with way more questions than answers. This was an experience they would never forget. Today, we follow Angelo, a well-known YouTuber behind the channel Exploring with Angelo. He's gained a loyal following for documenting eerie, abandoned places with a focus on haunted locations across the globe. But this time, he's facing his most chilling challenge yet. Camping alone in one of Canada's most haunted forests, deep in the wilderness of Ontario. As night descends, Angelo sets up camp. The once serene forest quickly transforms, its friendly charm replaced by an unsettling silence. With his equipment ready, he pulls out his spirit box, hoping to make contact with whatever lingers in these woods.
Weird because it's not like normal wood noises. Or forest noises. Can you tell me anything else about your visions? Sorry if I'm moving, guys. Helen. That is really weird. We keep getting the name Helen a lot.
I like the toys.
Oh man, my car's like all scratched up.
But something doesn't feel right. Strange sounds begin echoing through the trees, distant at first, but growing louder, closer. The calm turns to tension. Angelo, trying to keep his composure, calls out into the darkness, asking who or what is making the noise.
Is there somebody out there making a weird thumping noise? Damn, it just went so quiet all of a sudden. What the f was that? Something literally just hit the car. What the f? What in the... What was that? Okay, tell me there's like an animal or something. There is nothing. Nothing at all. What the f? Where's my flashlight? Okay, what in God's name was that?
Then suddenly, a loud knock. It sounds like something has struck his car. He quickly scans the area with his flashlight, heart pounding, but nothing is there. Could it be the very entity he was trying to reach?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did? Oh my. So that was you that just made that noise, that hit my car. Holy, you scared the crap out of me. Wow. Damn. Can you do it again? I promise I won't be as scared this time. I might be lying, but... What the hell was that? That was right next to me. Something literally just thumped right next to me. Holy crap. Okay, I apologize. I did get a little scared.
And then, footsteps. Clear, deliberate, right next to him. Fear grips Angelo, but instead of retreating, he pushes forward. He ventures deeper into the forest, determined to uncover the truth, even if it means facing something unexplainable.
What the fuck was that? What is that? Fuck. Okay, fuck that. Nope. I don't know what the hell that is, but that's not normal. Hello? What the hell? That was weird. Okay, I ain't gonna go down there. Screw that. was that? That was really creepy. It's like something hitting like a tree or something.
The sounds close in around him, branches snapping, whispers on the wind, yet no one appears when he shines his light, just trees and shadows.
And I'll just do Spirit Talker in there. It's all good. What the fuck? What the hell was that? Guys, I just heard someone scream. What is that? What the? Oh shit. I just heard something thump. Hello? It's literally just down there. What was that? What the fuck? That was that road that I couldn't really go down. That was weird. I don't see anything. I'm just gonna get back in the car. Holy crap, what the is that? I think I might have only caught a glimpse of it. Oh man.
Angelo eventually returns to his car and tent, hoping for safety, only to hear it. A scream, loud, piercing, echoing through the forest like a cry from a child. And it came from the exact area he had just left. His blood runs cold. Without wasting a second, Angelo tears down his tent, jumps in his vehicle, and drives away, leaving behind the darkness, but not the questions. What was that scream? Was someone out there playing a cruel prank? Or did Angelo truly encounter restless spirits haunting these woods? The mystery remains. This is Chris Beard, known for his eerie explorations of haunted places. But this time, he sets out on a camping trip with his friends Benjamin and Yasko. These three are no strangers to the paranormal, but what they encounter this night turns out to be far more terrifying than any ghost. As night falls, they arrive at a dense forest, the perfect backdrop for one of their chilling adventures. After setting up camp, the trio decides to split up and explore the dark woods. Ever the thrill seeker, Chris pulls out a spirit box, hoping to make contact with the other side, but the forest stays eerily silent until something strange happens.
And there's nothing around us right now. It sounds like someone's walking around in the snow. And again, I'm a realist too. Like, there could actually be an animal nearby. Animal could be in like a little hole. Whatever it is likes to hang out in here, clearly. Like, look at all that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you?
Agonizing.
It is agonizing. It's agonizingly scary. Did you just tap on that tree? Something out here is trying to scare me. This forest is too much. Like, for real.
Faint footsteps begin to echo around Chris, seemingly from nowhere. He scans the trees, but sees nothing. Feeling increasingly uneasy, he heads back to the campsite, where he reunites with Benjamin and Yasko by the car. But the night is just beginning, and it's about to take a terrifying turn.
I don't want to do it. My light is almost up.
Something's coming.
What?
Something's coming.
Where?
Like a vehicle or something. What if it's that same vehicle from earlier?
It might be.
Hold on.
Like, you actually think there's a vehicle coming right now?
Listen, listen.
Oh, I see lights, I see lights. Dude, cut your light, cut your light, cut your light. Cut your lights right now. Look at, there's a light up there.
Wait, is that a car?
I literally see lights coming at us. Look at that. We're all lit up. I'm turning myself up. You guys see those lights up there? Yo, they're shining a light around.
Wait, what?
They're shining a light around. Look.
Are they still at the campsite?
I don't know. I can't tell. Whoa. Are we seeing lights or are we just seeing the fire? Because I'm pretty sure I saw like a flashlight shining around, but I could be wrong.
saw something too, but...
Yo, it's right there. Look it. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know. There's more than one.
What?
Just stay down. Just stay down.
Dude, they're driving really slow.
Oh, yo.
They stopped at our campsite.
What are they doing?
Ooh.
They just took off. Bro, what the hell was that?
Why did they stop at the campsite?
How many people do you think there were? Any good? Let's all stick together. This is so weird.
Suddenly, the rumble of a car engine cuts through the stillness. A vehicle approaches their campsite. The three friends freeze, holding their breath, staying completely silent. The car stops. It lingers. Its purpose, unclear. Then, just as suddenly, it drives away. For now, they remain unseen. But the unease settles deep in their bones.
What was that other light?
Someone came from that way and was like walking around our campsite with flashlights. Did they pick them up?
They might have. Maybe there actually was somebody out here. I don't see anybody.
I don't see anybody either.
I think we're okay. Dude.
Yeah, that's a little strange. Because here's the thing. If someone's out here doing like a little campsite thing, why would you show up with lights outside of your windows, like pointing them and stuff?
Doesn't make any sense. Like they were just like shining, like I don't know if they were gonna try to take some stuff. So they pointed their lights at us. It was really weird. I just have a weird feeling.
I'm just curious about what we saw initially, because there was noises and people from both
before that vehicle came,
yeah,
right?
before they came.
I saw a light moving around, without a doubt. Alright, no.
Gunshots.
Oh my god, yo, dude, kill the fire, let's get out of here, dude. Seriously, let's get the out of here. Kill the fire, let's get out of here. We'll get this lights on. Dude, fuck this. Those are gunshots. Here, pipe this. I'm just packing anything out, dude. What the fuck? This is broken. You can't close your case. That ain't worth it. It's not worth it.
They were trying to scare us.
That was so close to us too.
They were trying to.
Were they shooting at us? That's why I just don't understand.
But they were definitely trying to scare us. I could say that with 100% certainty.
You're trying to cover stuff. Just be careful. We have to like pull over down here. I want to get somewhere safe right now. What the fuck?
Then, gunshots. Panic sets in. This is no longer a ghost hunt. It's become something much more dangerous. Grabbing only what they can, the trio bolts from the forest, leaving everything behind, running for their lives. Chris, Benjamin, and Yasko escape safely. But the mystery of that night remains. Who was in that car? Were they being targeted? Or was something even more sinister unfolding? No answers have surfaced since, and the questions still linger. This unsettling experience reminds us just how fragile our sense of safety can be, and how quickly an ordinary night can turn into a real-life nightmare. Meet Omar from Omar Gosh TV, a YouTuber well known for his daring and often chilling explorations of haunted and abandoned places. Today, he's joined by James, a close friend. This time, they've received a plea for help from a Filipino immigrant living in the US who reached out via email, desperate for someone to investigate the strange and terrifying occurrences plaguing her home. Omar and James are no strangers to the paranormal, but this case feels personal. The woman's fear is real, and her story deeply resonates with them. The horror began shortly after she received a Balik buy-in box from her sister in the Philippines. Inside was a wooden statue depicting an awaswang, a creature rooted in Philippine folklore. The moment the statue was placed on a shelf, things took a dark turn. Whispers echoed through the house, unexplained footsteps echoed at night, objects broke without reason, and loud bangs shook the walls. Most disturbing of all, her youngest daughter woke up night after night, screaming about a monster in her room. Terrified and desperate, the family eventually moved out. They tried burning the statue, but it took multiple attempts before it finally caught fire. Afterward, they buried the remains, but it was too late. The malevolent spirit had already taken hold of their home. With state laws requiring disclosure of hauntings, selling the house proved impossible. Now, it stands abandoned, a silent witness to their torment. Before setting foot inside, Omar and James reviewed disturbing footage captured by the homeowner's security camera. What they see is deeply unsettling, but they're determined to get to the bottom of this mystery. As they explore the house, strange things begin happening almost immediately.
What the hell was that, dude? I just saw all these puzzle pieces just fly off the table. I'm not even kidding you, bro. I've never seen anything like that. Dude. I'm not crazy, okay? I'm not crazy. Whoa, you saw that.
Wait, is the door open?
The door is
closed.
closed.
The door is not open, for sure. The door is not open. Like, I know that's not the wind.
Maybe there's a window open.
Okay.
It was when you sat in that chair. You sat in that chair and it pissed it off.
I didn't even think about that. No, don't let it freak us out because it's gonna really, like, you know what I mean? If we show...
I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
A puzzle laid neatly on a table is suddenly scattered by an unseen force. Terrifying, but only the beginning. In the children's bedroom, even more unexplained activity unfolds.
You heard that?
A ball rolls slowly toward them, untouched. Who or what is playing?
This out. At that point, I was like, why are we here? Why did I agree to do this? But then I was like, the reason why we're here is we're trying to find answers for the Cruz family. We want to let them know, hey, we can confirm that there is something there.
I literally saw this ball as I'm walking down the hallway go flying as if like a ghost kicked it. Oh my god, bro. Whoa, it just moved again.
Dude, no.
Take it back. Take it back. I don't like it, bro.
It's coming right back towards us.
We didn't see it the first time we went there. Like, maybe we missed it. Maybe somebody brought it. I don't know.
Can you move that ball again?
You keep that ball. Like, I'm trying to process this. Did that really just happen, bro?
They gather at the table and begin a spirit box session, trying to make contact, hoping for answers.
Push that ball earlier. I heard ball, I think.
Suddenly, a shadow appears in the mirror, but Omar and James don't notice. Yet, this is nothing compared to what's coming next.
Demon! That said demon!
100%.
That said demon.
Bro, I got a bad feeling, bro.
Look behind you! Look behind you! Look behind you!
What is it?
Look behind you! Dude, I saw it from the corner of my eye.
Bro, what the hell? It's still moving.
Look, it's not plugged in, too. It is not plugged in.
Bro, you scared the hell out of me.
Dude, that scared me. This just started moving out of nowhere.
A chair begins rocking back and forth, entirely on its own. No one is near it. How is this even possible? They give the spirit box another try, hoping to learn more about the presence that haunts the house.
Is there anything that you could do in the house here? Oh, it said no.
Then something chilling happens. A painting on the wall moves, but again, they don't see it. As they prepare to re-enter the little girl's bedroom, things take a terrifying turn.
That's cool.
crazy.
What do you think? What the? What? Bro, what? Bro, what? Dude, what? The whole freaking table just moved. Nuh-uh. Bro, the whole table. Bro, something just grabbed me by the leg. Bro, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Are you serious? Something just grabbed me by my...
The chairs and table begin to move violently. Omar falls to the floor, screaming that something has grabbed his feet. The demonic entity has made its presence known, and it wants them gone. In a matter of moments, the fear becomes unbearable. The two friends flee the house, shaken to the core, vowing never to return. What or who is haunting this place? The experience leaves their beliefs shattered, and their minds forever haunted by what they've witnessed. This video comes from the channel Kat and Andy, a full-time RV living family known for their warm, practical, and often humorous take on life on the road. Their content usually covers family routines, campsite tours, and day-in-the-life vlogs, but on April 25th, 2025, their nomadic lifestyle collided with a harrowing dose of real-world danger. That day, tornado warnings were already in effect across the Midwest. Meteorologists had been predicting a severe weather outbreak, with multiple supercells, large hail, and flash flood risks spanning several states. Parked in their airstream at a campground in Ohio, Kat and Andy were no strangers to storm alerts. But this one felt different.
Should we go to the bathroom?
Huh?
Should we go to the bathroom? Babe, that wind is picking up like minute.
Very dangerous storm is set to bring multiple rounds of severe weather. Multiple rounds of heavy rain will lead to life-threatening flash flooding and major river flooding across parts of the Mississippi Valley and Ohio Valley.
This is concerning.
Rain is just starting to drop. We are getting hit in about 45 minutes where our location is in Ohio right now. We really didn't know if this storm was going to be like super significant to our area. It has been confirmed it is. And so we are not wasting any time. We're just getting everything prepared. Gonna start getting ready to go in about 30 minutes.
The sky darkened quickly, winds picked up, and for once they had just enough warning to take action. In a rush, they grabbed essentials, bundled up the kids, walked the dogs one last time, and packed emergency bags. Rather than ride it out in the RV, they made the critical decision to evacuate to a local hotel. A ground floor room offered far more protection than their lightweight trailer ever could. Even on the drive, the threat felt close.
Pretty dark outside. Your car's locked. All right, let's go somewhere other than an RV.
Oh my gosh. It's not even technically here yet either.
Oh no, this is far from here.
Well, we have no choice but to go to our safe place because Target closes in an hour and this storm is going to last for 3. The wall of the storm is just like off to our left and it just looks like just party lights going off. You can just see all of the lightning. You can hear just
party lights.
You can hear all the thunder. It just sounds like bombs going off. And we just know that's going to hit in like 15 minutes here. We have 3 tornadoes south of us right now. The closest one is 25 miles.
That would be nice.
Oh my gosh.
Hear that?
Oh, the wind just picked up so much. Okay, what's the plan? Just get in as quickly as possible?
Hold on, does that sound wind or is it?
I don't know.
Tornadoes had already touched down in nearby towns, and radar showed new cells forming rapidly, stacking into a chaotic system, sweeping straight toward them. Sirens screamed. Roads began to flood. From the relative safety of the hotel, they watched live radar feeds as the tornadic activity swept directly past their RV park. They didn't relax. The family prepared a shelter-in-place setup using the hotel bathroom, mattresses, and helmets for the kids, just in case the storm took a turn for the worse. Thankfully, the tornado narrowly missed their exact location, but the sense of how close they came haunted them for days.
We are safe and sound in a home 2 suites. Right now we're just like on the radar, watching all the different weather forecasters just pop off on all these supercells. There's so many tornadoes on the ground in surrounding states. So we'll see what happens when it comes through Ohio right now. But in the meantime, we are out of our camper. We are in a hotel room, the first floor. We have a box of donuts that Andrew picked up, some coffee, and we're gonna watch the storm roll on through.
Right to us.
We've just kind of watched our neighboring states get wrecked. The forecasters that we watch on YouTube, the tornado warnings are literally 28 active tornado warnings, 12 on top of each other, new ones rolling in. There's active tornadoes on the ground. It's done so much damage to neighborhoods and schools, and I don't think any fatalities have been reported yet, thank goodness. Definitely a lot of injuries. It's a terrifying storm. We do have a plan. So we have like our bedroom, obviously to get away from the windows. Our bathroom has 2 doors. This one closes, so this is probably like our best bet of like an enclosed area away from windows. We can kind of work with the mattress, putting that on top of ourselves. We have helmets for the boys. So that's the plan.
But the danger wasn't over. Soon after, the threat shifted from wind to water. A flood warning was issued. Their RV park, located next to a river and beneath a dam, began to show signs of rising water. Roads were cut off, and heavy rain was expected to continue for days. To top it all off, the entire family came down with a flu-like illness, adding a physical toll to an already exhausting ordeal.
Tornado that touched down next to us, terrifying. Unfortunately, for the next few days, we were under a severe flood warning. So just driving around the other day, we discovered that our RV park where we're at, it's literally just surrounded by the rivers. And as we were driving by the rivers, they were literally like hugging the road. They were already so high, and we're next to a dam as well, like right underneath the dam. So we're supposed to get about 8 to 10 inches of rain over the next few days. We're just jumping right into the next severe weather hazard for our area.
Kat and Andy's experience is a sobering reminder of the unpredictable dangers of RV life, especially during extreme weather. They did everything right. They prepared, they evacuated, and they stayed alert. And yet, the outcome still came down to timing, instinct, and luck. Because when you live on the road, there are no basements to retreat to, and sometimes there's nowhere to run when the storm is coming straight for you. English Woodsman is a YouTuber who's really into camping. His videos usually focus on peaceful solo trips in the wild, nothing spooky or out of the ordinary. While he's had a few strange encounters before, those moments are rare and definitely not the main focus of his channel. That said, this new video has a different vibe. It feels a bit unsettling. He was just doing what he normally does, setting up camp, chatting with the camera, grabbing a bite to eat, and settling in for the night. Pretty standard stuff, until things got weird.
And just walking around the supermarket, and I noticed they had a tent for sale. A tent in one of the most popular UK food shops of frozen food. They were selling a tent, a pop-up tent, plus a sleeping bag. Very, very cheap. Now, I have been doing videos like this previous on the channel. If it's the first time you see me, my name's English Woodsman. I've been on YouTube for about 10 years on and off, making outdoor camping videos. And I think I found just a little bit of a market on YouTube, but not a lot of people have tapped into it. And that's going around supermarkets and stuff, trying to find budget equipment. Wow. Am I even going to get in that? Whoa, that's no way going to do me. Does this dress suit me? Let me know. Wow. It's going to be a squeeze. I did bring a cam on it just to throw over the tent. That's why I did think about being in this corner. When we throw this over the tent. And I also always like get a flash of light on the tent. Now, if you look back on the live stream that I did, I showed people a reaction of someone in the, the trees with a torch walking backwards and forwards. I don't know if it's someone who subscribed to my channel who may be local and he's trying to find out where I am, trying to scare me a little bit, but I've seen the light flash now over my tent area. So we're going to get out and have a little look, see if I can see the light. The problem is my battery is only on 16% because the live stream flattened it, and I am using my phone as well. But we need to get out and have a look. If I see the torch, I'm going to have to go over and ask him what his problem is, because I'm not having this all night at home. Now, if you don't believe this and you think I'm doing it for clickbait or something like that, you can check out the live stream. Quite close to the end, maybe. And you can see what I go on about it there. I don't know if he's just trying to be a silly bugger about it, but you know, it's just the way it is, isn't it? But I'm not enjoying it, and I think it's rude. I just have to wait, won't we? Told you. It's like they're looking for someone. Oh, get down a bit. That must be someone who's seen my live stream, who knows where I am. I need to come this way a little bit. See, lights there now. Got to be looking for me. It's got that close to camouflage, not at tent. Must be.
At some point after dark, someone appeared near his campsite. The way their flashlight was moving, it was obvious they were searching for something, or someone. It really looked like they were specifically looking for him. Whether it was a fan or something else entirely, it's hard to say. But let's be honest, even if it was just a subscriber, it's still pretty creepy to wander into the woods at night, hoping to find your favorite YouTuber. This disturbing footage comes from the YouTube channel Paranormal Adventures, where Ricky's ultimate goal is to document evidence of the unknown and uncover proof of the paranormal. He takes on some of the most haunted, eerie, and dangerous locations, delving deep into the darkness to expose the truth. In this particular episode, he travels to downtown Dallas, Texas, to explore a place with a sinister reputation, the Tri-City Abandoned Hospital. This massive building has been left to decay for over 22 years, and locals swear it's haunted. But Ricky, eager to test the rumors, is ready to uncover whether there's any truth to the chilling stories. It's Friday, May 13th, 2022. Ricky arrives at the infamous hospital just as dusk begins to fall, the looming building casting long shadows. He meets up with one of the security guards who, despite the unsettling reputation of the place, is accompanying Ricky on this risky journey through the hospital's darkened halls.
It was just an old psych hospital back in, I believe, the 80s. They got shut down due to malpractice suits and lack of funding, so the place has been abandoned, and a couple places have tried to buy it out. One second, Bailey. Basement.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Do you want to go start at the bottom and then work? All the fun stuff's in the basement.
Okay.
The rest of the hospital is just old patient rooms and stuff like that.
Fun stuff first. Let's go.
I'll let you go first. You got the big ass lights.
Yeah, where is it at?
It's just straight
down.
ahead. I see a staircase to the ground floor on the right side. Yeah, maybe there's some cool art in here.
Yeah. Damn.
There might be deep puddles. Just be careful. It hasn't rained in a while, so it should be fine.
Just for...
Left is the autopsy room.
Okay.
What's your question?
I was gonna say, just for shits and giggles, if you want to just carry this thing around, just to see if it even blinks in here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What is this?
So basically it measures electronical fixtures, phenomena, anything with electricity, such as like a power cord or anything like that, it should light up. If you press it like that, it will go off, but if it's steady in your hand and it's going off, it's unexplainable. So there's
like that?
Oh yeah, just like that. So there's like a certain current around you right now that's generating power.
Oh, wow.
And that's kind of impossible when there's nothing in front of you.
Yeah, there's also a little globe that appears on a lot of the cameras on the ground floor and around the outside of the hospital. It's this little ball of light, and it's only visible on the cameras.
Oh, really?
It's a little bright white light that just follows. It jumps from camera to camera, and the cameras are like 100 yards apart. Easy.
Gotcha.
As Ricky and the security guard venture deeper into the hospital, Ricky learns that even the guard himself has had his own unsettling experiences within these decaying walls. The man shares a few chilling stories about strange noises, cold spots, and ghostly apparitions that he's encountered during his shifts. Hearing this only intensifies Ricky's growing discomfort, but despite the rising unease, this is exactly why he came here, to uncover the truth about the supernatural claims surrounding Tri-City Abandoned Hospital. Determined not to let fear get the best of him, he shakes off the creeping anxiety and presses on, eager to explore the mysteries hidden in the darkness of this eerie building.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know, Matt. It's loving this staircase right here.
Oh, wow.
These are just old patient rooms that have been demolished by everyone that walks through here. See, I'm not opposed to people coming in here and checking it out. If they want to find a ghost, they can. If they want to do whatever they want, they can, as long as they don't break stuff or graffiti. But then, that's all they do. They can just walk through here and respect the place. Granted, I mean, it's already been fucked up, but...
Yeah, I feel like whatever is in here is following us. Because that's
the old security guard actually quit because of that. He said that that little girl would follow him around and she would throw a ball. She would like roll random objects to play catch with him, apparently.
Oh, wow.
To play with him.
How long ago was that?
Yeah, see, there we go.
It's steady.
I'm getting chills.
4.6, 4.8, 5.0. I got a 5 milligal spike, which that would equivalent to kind of like a yellow on yours.
No doubt, something was following them, lingering just out of sight. It was indicating an energy, something unexplainable moving around them. The chilling sensation that crawled up their spines made it even more clear. There were spirits in this place. Every instinct screamed for them to leave, but instead, they pressed forward, determined to push through their fear. But little did they know, things were about to take a turn for the worse.
Oh my god, this is unreal. This is probably like a prank.
There was that blood, it's not, there's a couple pools in there that aren't fake blood. Those ones under that bag, that's not fake blood, it was coagulating. And I actually notified the local police department, they came and checked it out.
Yeah.
Because it was still wet, and then now it's dry. It's just, fake blood doesn't do that. It doesn't coagulate, it doesn't turn brown. It stays bright red like on that skeleton. So that all in there. Yeah, see, that's clearly fake blood, but the rest of that, I don't think so.
Have your dogs ever seen anything around here or act weird?
They
like
bark
they seen?
at nothing. They'll bark and I'll always go check it out and there's nothing there. They don't like coming in. They don't like letting me come in here at night either.
Oh, it's like they know and they want to protect you. I'm getting a good solid.
See,
Yeah.
That noise.
Sounds like wheelchairs and stuff, like squeaks.
Oh, bird, man.
That's movement.
Hear that?
That's walking.
Now, as strange sounds echo from multiple sides of the building, their discomfort only intensifies. Every creak, every distant thud seems to follow them, amplifying the eerie atmosphere. Moving through the vast, empty rooms and long, shadow-filled hallways does nothing to ease their unease. The deeper they go, the heavier the air feels, as if the building itself is alive, watching them. But even with all the strange occurrences so far, the most unsettling part of their journey is still ahead.
They were shooting at something at that wall.
I've never seen this many bullets in an abandoned place before.
There's another one over here. That was down there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Can you see us here?
He also said that, like, I've had a couple times, me and him both experienced it, where our flashlights, they just stop working. You know, like brand new batteries.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that. Oh yeah, this is the exact floor on that right there.
It just turned on my book bag, dude. Shit. Why are you coming up? What the fuck? They said, why are you coming up? I don't know if you got that. Yeah, and it's going on reverse. It's scanning it on reverse.
The first time they try the spirit box, almost nothing happens. But as the device suddenly starts running on its own, tucked away inside Ricky's bag, the atmosphere shifts. Clear voices begin to emerge from the static, sending chills down their spines. The voices are faint but unmistakable, and the air around them grows colder, making it even harder to ignore the growing feeling that they're not alone. Ricky feels the intense urge to leave, but his curiosity keeps him rooted in place. He wants to uncover every corner of the building to get the answers he's been searching for, despite the creeping fear in his gut. After a brief moment of hesitation, the two push forward, determined to see it through. Ricky's need to understand the paranormal outweighs the terror closing in around them.
Yeah. Rustling, yeah.
Once it hits midnight, 1 o'clock, that's when the shit gets wild. I don't come in here. I have my dog and my gun.
say it's midnight, 1 o'clock, that's when the shit gets wild. I don't come in here. I have my dog in my gun.
What?
I have my dog in my gun.
Hell no, dude. What the hell? That sounded like a baby. Or like a little, or like a moan. Oh, what the fuck?
Then, the clear sound of a baby crying sends an intense chill through their spines. It echoes down the dark, empty hallways, leaving them paralyzed with fear. They quickly check the area, hoping for a logical explanation. But there's nothing. No signs of life, no trace of a child. Just the overwhelming feeling of being watched. Feeling the need to wrap up their exploration, they decide to check the hallway where the security guard had experienced unexplainable events before leaving the building. Both of them assume they've already faced the worst of the night, but as they step into the hallway, something shifts, and the atmosphere explodes with activity.
Oh shit, fucking shit. God. No, sir. No, sir.
Oh, shit.
I want to grab my gun.
It's literally 11, like 12 o'clock, like you said. It gets wild.
Told you. That's why I have my gun in here. It's 12 o'clock.
Hello?
Don't piss on me. It throws shit. It slams doors. I want you to open that door. And once you open the door, it's fucking chaos from there. Yeah, I'm making these rooms too. See, like.
And we're the only ones in here, dude. There's no one in here. Okay.
Camera would have picked them up. Nothing going on. You gonna open it?
Yeah, I'll open it. What the? I saw this door move. What the? Oh shit! There's no one in there, dude. No way. There's no one in there. There's no one in there. Nobody in there.
I told you.
I had a.
My gun.
This was more than enough for the two. Trembling with fear and adrenaline, they decide to end their exploration and flee the haunted hospital. Every step they take toward the exit feels like a relief, but it doesn't erase the eerie feeling that has taken root in their minds. They are shaken to their cores, both physically and emotionally, haunted by the experiences they just had. Ricky had ventured into this place to uncover the truth, but he never expected to feel such overwhelming terror. Although Ricky was terrified like never before, he couldn't shake the feeling of satisfaction that he had captured so much evidence of the unexplainable. The footage he had gotten was unlike anything he had ever experienced. The spirits of Tri-City Abandoned Hospital had certainly made their presence known, and now Ricky had the proof. As they walked out of the building, the hospital's dark presence still lingered in the back of their minds. But one thing was certain: they would never forget this night. Meet Tommy, the adventurous spirit behind the YouTube channel Tommy Dial. His videos are more than just explorations. They're immersive journeys into forgotten history. From decaying structures to remote trails swallowed by nature, Tommy seeks out the hidden stories time has left behind. With a sharp eye and a deep passion for the unknown, he brings viewers along on hauntingly beautiful expeditions. But on one particular trip, he discovered that some mysteries don't just lie in the past. Some follow you into the night. The plan was simple: locate a rumored fire lookout tower deep in the mountains, a relic from the early 1900s. Tommy set off into the wilderness, determined to find and document this piece of history. But the journey quickly turned into a grueling test of endurance. A massive fallen tree blocked the path early on, forcing him to clear it by hand. As he continued, the trail narrowed, barely recognizable, and twisted into a maze of overgrowth. Dead ends piled up. His truck took damage. The hours dragged on. After nearly 7 relentless hours, he stumbled upon something unexpected: an abandoned homestead. There were the remains of several structures, a crumbling well house, and the charred ruins of what may have once been a home. It felt like the land itself was trying to tell a story.
We are about 7 hours into looking for this watchtower now, and we are 8 miles in the backcountry, and we just came across what seems like an old homestead up here. This is really, really crazy.
First structure that's closest to the so-called road, but it looks like from the outside this would maybe be a well house. Yeah, you got this big jug in here. It's probably the entrance to the well. Used to be the old living quarters or house area, but it seems that it burnt down.
Still, the lookout tower awaited. An hour later, Tommy finally reached it. Perched high above the landscape, the fire tower was worn and weathered. Cautiously, he climbed it, rewarded with a stunning view of the untouched wilderness.
I'm gonna walk up this lookout tower for a bit here. I don't know how high I'm gonna go, but we're gonna go up a little ways. Oh, this is so stupid.
Nearby, he explored a shed-like structure and a small cellar-like pit carved into the earth. But the tower was too unstable to camp in, so he set up his tent nearby, ready to rest after a long day.
Got everything in a bin. I'm just gonna grab the stuff that we need for tonight. Jet oil. We got a sweet little place here. Nobody close to us. So we're gonna get this tent unpacked and set up. Have a nice night's sleep right by the lakeside. The 3 of us are officially squared away after a long and exhilarating day, but it was a ton of fun. So we're gonna get some good sleep tonight.
That night, something felt off. Around 10 p.m., as Sarah, his companion, and their dog Levi slept peacefully, Tommy lay wide awake with a gnawing sense of unease. And then, headlights.
When we laid down to go to sleep, it was approaching 10 o'clock, and I was looking forward to it. For some reason, I just had a really interesting feeling in my stomach, and I couldn't fall asleep no matter what. So while Sarah and Levi were sound asleep, I laid there for hours. Something odd happened. I heard a car come flying down the road and into the parking lot where we parked so we could set up camp, and we were the only ones parked there. Kinda strange. Now at first, I was just thinking, maybe this is just some kids being kids. No big deal, right? Well, then the car slammed into a tree and took off speeding the other direction before eventually coming to a stop about 50 yards from our tent. Dude gets out of the car. He was clearly drunk out of his mind and had no idea, and it was approaching 1:30. He had been quiet for almost an hour. I eventually got back in the tent and tried to convince myself, just go to sleep. Everything's alright. But I just couldn't bring myself to do it, and I knew that there were storms on the horizon rolling into town. At this point, it's now past 2 in the morning, and I came to the tough decision to let's just pack up camp and get back in the truck before the storm hits.
As a storm began brewing in the distance, his instincts screamed louder than ever. At 2 a.m., he made the call to pack up and leave. By 3 a.m., just as he finished loading the truck, the sky erupted. Thunder, lightning, hail, and sheets of rain. But the storm wasn't the scariest part. While reviewing footage, Sarah froze.
walking down the middle of the street, right back at us. We'd never got out of the tent, but luckily, we didn't hang around to find out. We ended up calling the park rangers again, and they finally came out, and I believe they picked him up, and thankfully, nothing bad happened that night.
This wasn't just an eerie encounter, it was a reminder. While the unknown can be thrilling, it's the unpredictability of people that can be truly terrifying. Always trust your instincts, because sometimes they're the only thing standing between you and something far more sinister than any ghost story.